What's up, y'all? Thanks for coming back to the Gen X Gardener, the generation that kept most of its childhood toys and still plays with most of them. We had another frost warning last night. Of course, I got out and tarped everything up. I don't think we actually had the frost. The stuff that I did leave to risk seems to be fine. These guys, they're still producing flowers. It's October 11th right now. I think we are coming to the end of the season. We're getting some really wild swings this year in temps. Last night was 3 degrees. Today's gonna be 22. It's supposed to go down to -1 in about 2 or 3 days. I might be forced to take off tomatoes a little bit earlier than I usually do. So far, I still come out at night when we have to and get the tunnels up or the covers. For me, as a one-man show, when I put up my tarps, I use my big trusty fan leaf rake. Stupid. Just because I can kind of get it on there, it holds it across so I'm not poking in one spot, and I can just kind of shimmy everything back. When I put things on, because I put the tarp on and I kind of run like I'm trying to fly a kite, balloons up and over my tomato stakes. So, hey, the rake has multiple purposes in the Gen X garden, right? And then pop, boom, it's off. And then we've got this nice little ice cream cone of tarp. These ones here, I stake these down, kind of give a little bit more coverage. Quick little update from our quick fucking sun. I think one of the things that that I'm lucky with is just a little bit of how my garden actually lays in the land. But I'm lucky in that not only am I kind of deeply set, I'm in a hill, so frost should roll down a little bit, but I'm also pretty heavily protected by trees, a lot that curve over this way, and I've also got a big maple that's that comes over this way. So even if there is frost, a lot of the trees could be blocking that from actually hitting the plants. Ah! Look at you! You're all dressed up!
I'm in the video.
Well, you're in the video right now. Boots are new, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. It's a bit chilly to be out with a t-shirt.
But I like to be out with the t-shirt.
Slight update on the experiment that we did by growing our cuttings back in July. It's done really well. It's grown up a lot. I've already harvested a fair amount from here, but it is super heavy in the green that is not going to turn. In hindsight, or for next year, I should have done this earlier in the season to allow them to get that a little bit more of that August and September heat. Our little ones, no problem. I've been picking from them, and we still have a lot of red cherry and grape, huge growth, a lot of things that are probably not going to turn. I'm going to leave it because it is still a worthwhile experiment. The weather just might not be on our side with minus temperatures coming up this week. But again, that's what we do. We experiment in the garden, and we learn so that we can improve next year and have an even better garden next year. So I challenge you to do the exact same. If something doesn't work out, don't get discouraged. Just take fucking light. If something doesn't work out, don't get discouraged. Learn from it. Figure out what went wrong and how you can improve it. This side over here that's in the tunnel, still also a lot of great red little ones. Again, Romas are pretty much done. This is probably our last Roma. Everything else is super green. So we're gonna be harvesting a lot of these green ones. This is probably the last beefsteak. What is this? This is not so bad. This is brandy wine. This will bring in, it'll ripen up. That will bring in. If there's any sort of coloration, they will ripen indoors. They just need that warmth for the enzymes to start that process. Even something like that, where there's a little bit of blush, that's gonna turn. Something that's entirely green, that will never turn red indoors, so you have to deal with that in a green fashion. Gotta water them. That's a nice one. You can eat that? Whew. I'm gonna get the rest of these tarps off, but that's the quick little one. Thanks again for watching. If you're not dirty, you're not doing it right. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. You're gonna go on the other side of the tomato? Or on this side? This could be hard to jump on. Where do you want to go? Watch yourself. Don't cut yourself. So what do you want me to say?
I want to say into the
But when is it you want to jump in? You want me to do what? Talk like I was talking before?
Yeah.
All right. This is the brandy wine. Anything here that's blushed is still gonna ripen. Just bring it in the house. Anything that's perfectly green is not gonna do anything.
Into the unknown.
I thought you were gonna jump in. No, okay. Thanks.